And the ingredients I have here, of course, an avocado, organic, large one, and pieces of a cherry tomato, and an organic eggs large, and the lemon, the English muffin bread, and a 2 teaspoons of white vinegar. And of course, our saucepan, we're gonna add some water and vinegar together. While we are waiting, our water and vinegar is going to boil. I bring it out the eggs, okay, for our poached eggs. Then I started making our guacamole. I cut open the avocado. You know, guys, avocado is a lot in my country, and we don't know what avocado is. But today, avocado is very expensive here, and the place where I am working for, where I presently working, and this is incredibly nutritious in a way. Contains with more potassium than bananas. I thought before bananas is more than potassium than any fruits, but avocado is more than potassium than bananas. Then avocado is loaded with a hard, healthy, monounsaturated fatty acid, loaded with a fiber and triglyceride levels. So this is the benefits that we can take from avocados. So those who wanted to have this kind of benefits, we should eat avocado. So guys, here is it. I'm removing the skin of the avocado and the black paper and add it with the salt, a little bit of salt. Okay, mix it and set it aside. Okay, and we are going to cut the cherry tomato. We're gonna add into our avocado. Okay. You can see that, guys. Now we are going to add the egg into our boiling water with vinegar and another egg. Okay, so it's up to you guys if you want to be well done cooked or half cooked. For me, I will prefer to have a half cooked egg yolk. So we are going to toast our English muffin bread. Guys, if you want a sourdough bread, you can use it. It's more delicious. Okay. And look at that, our pouch egg, almost cooked, almost done. And I have also a kitchen towel tissue and absorbent. See that? Just 1 minute more to go. Okay. Now my English muffin bread is ready. Now let's go to our pouch egg. We will see if it is ready. Yeah, here we go. The pouch egg is ready too. We're gonna put it on the absorbent kitchen towel tissue. Okay. I want it to be dry to mix in my guacamole. So we're going a guacamole sandwich with pouch egg. First the guacamole. You can see that. Put on top the pouch egg. Okay. You can see that. Yeah. Then you add a black pepper on top. Just squeeze it. And a little bit more guacamole on top on the egg. And of course, the arugula for decorations. And a little bit aside. Yes, and this is ready to serve. You can see that, guys. So look at that. That is our guacamole sandwich with pouch egg. Guys, our guacamole sandwich with pouch egg. Healthy, yummy eating. So guys, don't forget to subscribe Vel99, the baking tutorial. Today guys, I have a no-bake cheesecake topped with a muffin milk chocolate drizzled with a white chocolate on top, using with an empty mineral water bottle. You can see that one, guys. I cut it the upper part of this empty bottle. Then we are going to divide this into two and try to connect by using a masking tape, the transparent one. Okay. Sometimes we are using this one to pack our luggage. So the ingredients I have here is I have 500 grams of milk chocolate. We are going to melt with this chocolate. And approximately this is 400 grams of Bueno tender and 150 grams of a milk chocolate. We are going to melt this as well. And of course, the 600 grams of a creamy cheese light. And I have also a double cream. Double cream, it means a thickened cream, 1/4 cup, and 1 cup of an icing sugar, and a 4 teaspoon of a gelatin plain. First, we are going to melt our gelatin plain added with a 5 tablespoons of water. And we started melting our gelatin plain added with a 5 tablespoons of water and keep it melting in it. Okay, and done. As you can see, we are going to do is bring the cheese into the stand mixer of the icing sugar and the melted gelatin flake. Okay, then we start to mix into a very slow. You can see, guys, it's flying over because it's suddenly getting high. It's shifting into the high speed. So we start into a very low speed, okay? You see, it's flying. Then see to it that our cheese is well blended or well mixed before we added our double cream or the thickened cream or the thick cream. Okay, we should have a very smooth, creamy, and silky cheesecake. So here we go, guys. I continued mixing on it because I found some mixing at the bottom level. So look at that. Now, little by little, it's getting smooth and creamy. So this is how it looks like, our plastic bottle. Then I will show you how I cut it, the way I cut the bottle. Okay, you see it? And just we divide it into two. It's very hard a little bit to cut the bottom. but it's okay. You can do it. Okay. Then we connect it. Look at that. By using a masking tape. Okay. You can see that, guys. This is a packing tape, but transparent. The transparent one. Okay. Then look at that. Okay. Okay. Then sit aside this. Then we start filling it. This is the cheese. See that? Okay. See? The cheese so creamy and silky. Spread it. Spread at the base. And see it. It's very unique, guys. Okay. Then we can add our boiled Kinder chocolate. Yes. Okay. Well, then the last one is the cheese on top. Cheese. Spread it over the top. Cover the boiled chocolate cake. See this, guys? Okay. Then we are going to put this in the fridge for 2 hours. So look at this, guys. I put it on the roasted tree and I'm going to put it in the fridge for 2 hours. So guys, we are going to melt our chocolate with a 1/3 cup of fresh milk. Okay, so look at that. It's perfectly melting our chocolate. We let it a little bit cold before we pour into our chocolate cheesecake. See that? So yummy. I wanted to drink it. have your wires. I'm gonna put on top our cheesecake. This is our cheesecake, the chocolate cheesecake. I bring it out from the fridge. So this is ready. So put it upside down. This. Then I'm just using a scissor. On the side. Slowly. This is how it goes. Yes, look at that. Okay. We started to pouring our chocolate. Look at this. Just continue pouring chocolate. With the you love chocolate, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. So are you going to end this?
But don't want to know.
So how do you know? You can buy it. Yeah, you're going to be fun. So guys, look at this. Okay. Everything's covered.
I just want to put down.
Yeah. So we're gonna leave it on the back part into the wire. Then we are going to melt also white chocolate to drizzle on top. We are going to put it back into the fridge while we are melting the white chocolate. We need the chocolate to be a little bit hard. Okay, like this. Keep stirring it until it will melting. Started also our chocolate cheesecake. So yummy. So guys, we're gonna stop.
I don't want dripping anymore.
Which one, honey? Yeah, because it's already dry and it's a bit hard, isn't it? That's it. No, no, no. Over there, over there. Okay. Yes. See? Yeah, that's it. So, look at this. Look, Nana, look. This is a white chocolate. We are going to drizzle on top and pour.
I don't want this to be for just for me and for everybody.
For everybody.
Yes.
Okay. So take a
Not
look.
only I want to do that.
You want to do it? No, no, wait. Because this is for the guests. Okay, we
No,
should.
for me.
Okay.
For everybody.
Okay, for everybody. So here we go. Look at this.
What do I do it? I want to do it.
You want to do it? Just take a look. What Nana doing? See how
See if I can do it now.
you can do it now. Wait until Nana done. You can do whatever you want.
I want to do that one.
That one, okay. Come here and hold it. No, wait, baby, because our design it's gonna be rolling, Nene. Look at this.
It's not gonna be ruined. I know how.
You know how? Oh,
Really, I know how.
really?
Yes. Really.
Just now I know that you will know how to dress on some chocolate. See that?
Really, I know how to do.
See it?
Really.
So, Nana, done. Look at
To
that.
do that.
Huh? We're gonna close
I
it.
want to do that.
You want to do that also? Look at this.
Give me. Give me.
Wait, baby, wait, honey, wait, honey. Look at this. Okay, look at this.
Give me it now.
Okay, just one. Okay, so take a line over here. Okay, make a line. You can hold it from here. Hello, wait, the other. Let's go. Okay, come here. It's not really hot. You can hold it. Look at it. Okay. Yung pinagmamalaki niya, marunong siya. Look at that. Okay. It's dripping, but it's fine. Wala na yung line natin, be. It's fine. Thank you. Thank you for helping, Nana.
Now you have to do more on this. Why that one have an eye? Why yours have an eye?
Yeah, this eye. Okay, guys, look at this. Then we're gonna return back again in the
And
range.
this is his mouth. This one is mouth, and this is one, two, one.
So, where is it, guys? Look at this. Our no-bake chocolate cheesecake is ready to serve. And look at that. The presentation is so perfect. And of course, the length and the size. We are going to slice this. And you can see how the buenos inside in the cheesecake is gonna be giving attraction as well. Okay, and look at that. How it comes out. So you can see that, guys, how pretty it is. It's not only pretty, but it's so yummy. Okay, you can make this one in any occasions. You can serve this one in whatever occasion you have. So don't forget to subscribe. Bill 99, the baking tutorial. Guys, today I'm going to bake a blueberry baked cheesecake. This is all about low fat and organic. So I have here cream cheese, low fat, 500 grams or 550 grams, and sour cream organic, half cup, and the butter, 100 grams. This is organic too, and the organic 3 eggs, and the blueberry, 350 grams organic, and my caramelic sugar, those are cup, and the zest lemon, and my digestive sugar-free biscuits, and our vanilla. So one thing we do is first is we combine this biscuits and the butter. But first, we are going to grind this biscuits with our melted butter. Just combine it well. Cook it with butter. Yes. Then I have a prepared pan here. See this? Okay, then we're going to present our baking pan, the prepared pan we have here. This. increasing in the base and also the side. Now we are going to put this into the freezer for just 30 minutes. Then we mix our cheese. We combine the ingredients of the cheese. This is the cheese. And the sour cream. And the granulated sugar. The eggs. The flour. The zest of lemon or lime. And the vanilla. We are going to mix this through blender. It's not the stand mixer or a hand mixer. So you can see that it is a little liquid, not so sticky. See, because it's blenderized. We use blender. Then we're gonna pour it into our frozen biscuits. Then we add our frozen blueberry. Then we are going to pour into our frozen biscuit. Bring it out the biscuits, and we are adding into our biscuits the cheese. You can see this just like this. Then ready to put in the oven to 175 degrees for 45, eventually 45 minutes. Here we go. Our blueberry baked cheesecake is done. Look at this. Leave it to be cold, and we started to mix our blueberry jam with that. Look at this. And we are ready to put on top blueberry jam. Guys, this is our topping for the cheesecake. I am here 1 cup of blueberry. It's all about organic, like that. And it's 1 cup. And a half cup of sugar. And of course, the 2 tablespoons of lemon. And a quantity of vanilla. This is optional if you wish. Or if you like to have a vanilla, you can put that. You can mix that. For me, I want vanilla a little bit. Yes. And of course, our cornstarch. 1.5 teaspoon of cornstarch and 1.5 tablespoon of water. Just mix it all together. We're gonna hold this one on the head at only 7 minutes and a very low heat. So look at this. Just 7 minutes and a very low heat. Look at that. Our blueberry is done. Leave it to be cold. Go. Blueberry coffee. Go. Look at that. Our big blueberry cheesecake. Guys, today I will show you how to make a mango coconut saya dessert. I think everybody knows about Sia. This is a very 100% fiber. So here we go, guys. I will show you how to make it. Here is it. I have 1 kilo of ripe mango and a half cup of Sia. This is organic Sia. And you can find the Sia in the tropical countries, especially in China, Philippines, Thailand, and an vanilla essence spoon and a cinnamon powder for the smell, additional smell to our Sia, and our honey. This is an organic honey. That is only 3/4 cup of honey, and the organic fresh sugar maple syrup. That's 2/3 cup, and our shredded organic coconut. We're going to saute that one after. Then I have also a coconut milk. Don't use a fat coconut milk. Use a light coconut because it's getting, if you are going to use a fat coconut, our saya become more sticky. So one thing we do first is we are going to add our saya and a coconut. Yeah. By the way, guys, our coconut fresh milk light is 4 cups. And we are going to add right now the maple syrup. Then the honey, and the cinnamon powder, and the vanilla extract, all of it. Okay, guys, as we know that the Sia is a very sticky. When we add a liquid in the Sia, they stick together. So to avoid sticking together, we constantly mixing. Okay, to avoid them, just continue mixing it. Then, if you could not find any lamp in the Zia, we're gonna put in the fridge for approximately 10 to 20 minutes. Okay, you can see that because we want to observe the coconut in the Zia. Now we start removing the skin of the mango. This is a ripe Indian mango. I could not find it. This is a lot in the market, so many in the market. And I could not find a Philippine mango in the market. I found Thailand mango, but still not ripe. So after this, removing the skin, we put it in the blender. We blend this without anything, just itself. Okay. This is approximately 1 kilo or more than a kilo. Now I'm slicing the mango. We remove the seed. So I tell you guys that the best combinations to make a Sia dessert is mango and coconut. Don't add any sugar, just add honey or maples. If you don't like the smell of the maples, you can add honey with cinnamon or vanilla. Guys, it's very delicious, very satisfying taste. So we almost finished removing the skin of the mango. Then we are going to blend this. Guys, we have a lot of sweet around us. I made, if I'm not wrong, 10 kind of sweet because Sia is one of our, sweet dessert that I'm going to serve tonight because we have a huge party. So this is, requested in a way. We blend it itself. I don't mix anything. So here we go, guys. I bring out the Sia from the fridge and we are going to fill this into our prepared glasses. So if you can find it, the smaller glasses that I have, much good. And guys, what the benefits we can get this Sia? Sia is a healthy food, 100% fiber. If we are in the age of 40 above, of course our metabolism is getting slow. So the dietitians and the doctors will advising us to eat 100% fiber on your meal and avoid it to eat a lot of carbohydrates if you are maintaining your body. So this is the benefits of Sia that we can get it, cleansing your colon and avoiding your tummy to be bloated, of course. So this is the best. That's why this this kind of dessert is requested. And as a tropical country, you can find a lot of Sia. Just go to the supermarket and you can buy it. Sia is from China. Yeah. And I found this once in my village as well. We make this one of our delicacy. Now we add the mango on top. We need to have a 3 layers. Okay. And how many glasses did we fill it? 12 glasses, yeah. Just continue. You can see that. Okay. And the mango here in Qatar is a little bit expensive, but in my country at this time, summer, there's a lot of mango. You can find it everywhere. So we are adding the remaining sia into our mango. Okay. Then see that? Okay. How many more left? Well, a lot. Maybe we're running out of sia, but hopefully it will be okay. Will be enough. Then of course enough. Then the mango, the last. Okay. It's look yummy. Then how many more left? Okay. Many more. See that? I'm done with my roasting shredded coconut with a low heat. Continue mixing to avoid burning. And now ready to add into our mango coconut sia dessert. Look at that. Guys, when I started roasted the shredded coconut, wow, the aroma was spreading out all over my kitchen. Look at that. This kind of dessert is healthy and yummy. My colleague here said yummylicious. Combine the delicious and the yummy. Yummylicious. So look at that. Easy dessert, healthy dessert. Here we go, guys. Ready to serve our mango coconut saya dessert. So, guys, don't forget to subscribe. Vel99, the baking tutorial. Guys, today we're going to make a date roll cake. The ingredients we have here is 1 cup of dates and 3/4 cup of brown sugar, 2 teaspoons of gelatin plain, 1.5 cup of self-raising flour, and 2 eggs, 50 grams of unsalted butter, double cream, half cup, and the cream cheese, it is 250 grams, and 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and the vanilla. First, we are going to combine the dates and of course the water. Water is 3/4 cup of warm water. We combine together and we put it in the food processor. Then we start to process it. Then at that, we're gonna transfer this one into a big bowl. Then we're going to add the butter, and the sugar, the brown sugar, then we are going to transfer to the big bowl. Yes. And add the sugar. Yes. Sugar, I mean the egg. Sorry, the egg. Yes. And some vanilla. Okay. More. Okay. 2 eggs. I have 2 eggs. Then we are going to add the flour, one at a time. That would be hard. Mix it. Mix it. Then we're going to put in the baking pan. Then you are going to transfer in the baking pan. For this. Okay guys, we open this one for only. Eventually we bake this one just only for 15 minutes. Okay. tablespoon of hot water in my gelatin again. And keep mixing it. Okay. Okay. We're gonna add this cheese, the cream, and the 2 tablespoons sugar, and of course the gelatin. Then we're going to blend. We're going to blend. Now our cheese is done. That's so creamy. Our cake is done. Look at that. See? Then we are going to roll this after. So look at this is roll one. Okay. We're going to lay the cheese. And spread it all over the cake. Okay. Okay. Then we are going to roll it. Then we'll put the vinegar with 3 tablespoons oil. This is our caramel sauce. You can see that. We leave it to cool a little bit. You can see to make it a little bit sticky. So I bring up our natural cake from the fridge. This is 3 or almost 4 hours. I leave it in the fridge. I'm slowly removing the wax paper to avoid ripping our cake. But guys, the perfect time to leave this cake on the fridge is overnight before we start cutting on it to avoid ripping the cake. You see that, guys? One thing I love this cake is the dates with the cheese blend together so yummy. And see that? And the smell as well. Okay, you see that? We remove this in the fridge by force because the gas is already here. You can see that. Then it's getting more tastier because of the caramel sauce. We adding caramel sauce on top. So guys, we added a caramel sauce on the cake. Just enough. But if you wanted to put it more, you can add more. But believe me, this is the perfect partner of a coffee. Especially me, I'm drinking coffee without sugar. White mocha, frappuccino hot frappuccino. This is without sugar. I'm drinking without sugar, so this is the best partner of it. So here we go, guys. Ready to serve date roll cake with caramel sauce on top and walnut. Don't forget to subscribe, Vil99, the baking tutorial. Guys, I will show you how to make a very complicated dessert, the ice praline tart. I made this one before when we have a party and they tested it was said very delicious dessert. They like it because especially we are in summer now. So guys, I started into zero. I have a Guinness sponge cake. I mixed this one with a 2 tablespoons of coffee, mix it into flour, and cut it into stripe. Or if not, you can buy a finger sponge biscuit in the market, the Italian sponge biscuits. And I have also a chocolate milk chips. This is 500 grams. And a 300 grams of shredded almond. Okay. And I have also a 3 teaspoons of gelatin and a water for our caramel and the sugar for caramelize and a light Philadelphia cheese and of course the oil. We're gonna glaze it one after. Look at that. We're gonna mix first the sugar and the water, of course, because we are going to caramelize this. We going to make our own caramel. I have also here a roasted baking tray for our praline caramel. We're gonna pour our sugar. It started to boil. Just keep boiling until will the sugar change to caramel. And just because of our sugar is already boiled, we prepared our roasted baking tray. We're gonna glaze this with a little bit of oil. The whole base of this tray, we should have a bit of oil to avoid sticking the caramel on it. Then we're gonna sit aside, waiting our caramel. Our caramel is almost cooked or almost done. We're just waiting for a couple of minutes. And of course, keep your eyes on it because it's suddenly gonna be burned and you're gonna start all over again. And after a couple of minutes, we're gonna add our, of course, the almond shredded nuts. So I'm adding my shredded almond nuts into our caramel and keep stirring it and keep on your eyes on it. because it's suddenly gonna be burned. Keep stirring on it and see to it that the caramel is lighter color than the original caramel, because when we pour our caramel into our uh, tree, it's getting more darker. Look at that. More minutes. Stir it. Then done. It's time to pour our proline and our baking tray. Here we go. This is our proline. We're gonna leave it to sit and cool. Perfect. While we are waiting to cool and set this proline, we are going to mix our cheese. So I have here a plain gelatin, 3 teaspoons of plain gelatin, and we're going to add a water, 2 tablespoons of water, and stir for a minute or seconds. And we are going to set it aside because we start mixing our cheese. I have Philadelphia cheese light. This is approximately 500 grams. And guys, I will never add more sugar in it. Just we are going to use our proline caramel. So I'm going to add also a whipping cream, a heavy whipping cream. It's only approximately 1/4 cup of whipping cream to mix into our cheese. Just be with me, guys. And now let's go to our gelatin. We're gonna melt it, put it on the hip, like this, and add more water at 1 tablespoon. Now I'm melting my gelatin plain. I put it in the hip and I'm pressing on it. Just a minute and it's gonna be melted. Okay, perfect. So our cheese is ready, added with gelatin plain. Just keep mixing, guys. Look at this. Then put it in the high speed and see to it that there is no hole or lump our cheese. It's not really liquid anyway, but just a normal cheesecake that you are making for. It's the same. Just keep mixing on it. Then, if it is necessary, scrub the bottoms. Oh, well, next done. Let's go to our line. It's already set and cold. We are going to break this because we are trying to put it more enough in our grinder. We're gonna grind this properly because, as I told you earlier, that we are not adding some sugar into our cheese. Just only this kind of sugar we are going to use it. Look at that. All of this line that we make it, we're gonna grind it all and we're gonna add it to our cheese. Wow, but be careful, it's very hard. See? Unstickable. Then we proceed to, now I'm grinded my line. See? Needs more to grind it. There's a little bit hole in it. Like this. Look at that. It's So it needs more. Our line is already grinded. We're gonna add into our cheese now. We mix it, and we mix it for a couple of minutes to mix it well. And then we're going to mix it just to mix it, the proline into our cheese very well. See? And if it is necessary, it's as I told you earlier, we scrub on the bottom. Okay. So here is our proline cheese. You see the color, it's a light gold. Now we are going to pour it into our pan, and you can see the pan that I wrap it with a cling to avoid the cheese will stick on the base, and it is easy for me to transfer rather than to glaze pile. So I choose to put a cling, wrapping with a cling. See, look at that. It's a long process, you know. Look at that. Then I have also here the sponge cake or the sponge biscuits with the flavor of coffee. Okay, of that. Okay, then we are going to arrange the sponge. Okay, we're gonna add our sponge cake. Just continue. We're gonna leave this one into fridge for overnight. This the cake, our line. Just now I get out from the fridge. Now this is ready to pour a melted chocolate. Then we're gonna transfer this one into a tray upside down. You see this, guys? So this is upside down now. Look at that. And slowly remove the cling to avoid dripping the cheese. Slowly, like this. Just pull it out. Then after this, we're gonna pour a milk chocolate, the melted chocolate. You see that? We're going to melt our chocolate. Just mix the milk and the chocolate and put it in the heat. Should be slow heat to avoid burning our chocolate. Or if not, you can put this one into microwave. And look at that. It's easy. Now we are pouring our melted chocolate on the top of our Pauline cheese. Just cover it all over. Look at that. Then after this, we're gonna put it back into a fridge just to make it, little bit hard, the chocolate. See? We want it to be the chocolate going to dry and stick on the top of the cheese. Look at this, guys. Just now I get out from the fridge. Look at that. I'm going to glaze on the top of my chocolate. This is a bitter chocolate. Guys, the milk chocolate with a bitter chocolate together, it's very yummy. You see that? This is a long process, but there's no regrets because it's so yummy. You see? You just not don't cover it all. Just you can see that. Just make it a stripe like that. Then I'm gonna put it back this into a fridge because I'm going to mix our whipping cream. This is our cream. I'm just mixing with this with the heavy whipping cream, 1 cup, and half cup of icing sugar, and tablespoon of instant coffee. Just I mix it together. Then just piping it on the side of our cake. Then the next part of this is we're gonna drizzle cocoa powder on the top of our cake. Look at that. Just on the top. Just keep watching. Look at this. Just all over. As I told you earlier, it's so long process, but no regrets. It's so delicious. So the list is our icing sugar. It's ready to serve this. But that's so pretty, and not only pretty but so yummy. So guys, like that. It's a long process, no regrets. So guys, don't forget to subscribe Val99, the baking tutorials. Ready to serve. So guys, like that. It's a long process, no regrets. So guys, don't forget to subscribe Val99. Hi guys, today we're going to make limes medallions. So the ingredients we have is, by the way, if you're familiar with this kind of cake, I don't think so. What you're gonna call this? It's a biscuit or a cake, but this is a famous in Europe, especially in Paris. We call this medallions. There is one flavor we call it honey medallions, lemon medallions, and limes medallions. So today I will show you how to make a limes medallions. So we have 1.5 cup plain flour and 3/4 cup of granulated sugar, 6 eggs, half cup of melted butter, and 1.5 teaspoon baking powder, 1 teaspoon of lime zest, and 2 teaspoon of vanilla essence, and of course our millions fins. If you don't have this kind of fins, you can use it a tartlet. It's fine. If you have a tartlet, you can use it. So one thing we do is we're gonna mix our um, eggs and sugar. Here we go. Eggs and sugar, and of course the zest, lime, and the vanilla. Then it is all we're going to mix on it. We're gonna keep mixing on it until we'll incorporate and become fluffy. We're going to the high school now. Mixing. Right. Let's keep mixing until the result comes fluffy. Yellow clear. Already feel our egg. Now we are going to mix our melted butter into a very low speed. And now we are going to mix our butter one at a time. And more. Yes. Just keep watching. So this. Okay. Then we are going to scoop our flour one at a time. But we are going to make a very low speed on mixing. Okay. But we are going to put the baking powder on the flour. So we are ready now to scoop our spoon our flour. One at a time. This. Just continue. Like this. Guys, you know, I could not call this a cake or a biscuits. This millions. I don't know what you're gonna call this, but for me, it's something like a cake because it tastes like that chocolate cake or fancy something. But you know, it's a little bit crunch on the top, and of course, the things is uh, can be a trap with this medallion is the humps. We tried to pop a humps. So now it's ready. We're gonna leave this one into a fridge for 30 minutes so that we can produce a humps when we start baking. So then, see the quality. Look at that. So we try to put this one 30 minutes and then we start the oven immediately. So look at this, guys. Just now I take it out from the fridge. Our Medellins butter. We're gonna leave it up for a while. We're gonna brush, I glaze this one a little bit of oil, our Medellin things. As I told you earlier, you can use a tartlets if you don't have a Medellin things. Look at this. Just brush or glaze na. Okay. This. This. Quality of our butter is very careful mixing. Open. Just keep watching with me, guys. This is optional, guys. Look at this. I put some a little bit twist on my middle names because I love nuts, especially almonds and walnuts. So I will try to put it on top with this kind of nuts. I love shredded nuts. Or if not, if you have in your kitchens really an almond flakes, you can put it also an almond flake instead of this. Okay, because I don't have almond flakes and I want to put it some twist. So again, I add this shredded almonds on top. Just few of those shredded almonds. Okay. Now guys, it's ready to open. You're gonna put it into the oven. Or medallions. This is medallions. Look at that. Look at the hams, guys. This is what I told you earlier that And we need to have a hams because it will not become Middle-ears without hams. Look at this. And a little bit of twist. I add some. One by one here. Look at this, guys. You can leave it a little bit in a wire wrap. Hold a bit, then we're gonna add some sugar when we are ready to serve. So, what do you think you call this? Cake or a biscuit? Even me, I cannot answer with it. Gonna leave it now because you can watch our ingredients. Gonna leave it to be cool a little bit. Look at this. Look at nine. Flour. This is, this is good for coffee and tea. Snacks. Drizzle and icing sugar on top. This is how we make a Middle East cake or biscuit, whatever you're gonna call this. But the flavor is this is a lime. So this is lime Middle East. So that's it. So what is guys? So don't forget to subscribe, Doll 99, the baking tutorial. Guys, today I have a sweet rice Krispies marshmallow with honey. This is requested. So the ingredients we have here is 100 grams of butter, 300 grams of marshmallow, and a half cup of honey. We combine all the ingredients and we put it on the heat to melt the ingredients. Then, after melting all the ingredients, we are going to add the Rice Krispies. So, the saucepan is on the heat and I leave it to a very low heat, very low temperature because the marshmallow is quickly burned. Now we try to melt it very low, very slow, together with the butter and the honey. This is a good trick for the kids, And this is also a good snack. And if you don't have enough time to make a breakfast, you can pick one of this bar or one slice of this, it's fine with a coffee. This is a cereal. Okay, kids love this so much. So keep staring on it, guys. Now look at that. The marshmallows are melting. Start melting on it. You can see that. See, and the butter also it's already melted. Now we keep stirring on it. It's not hard at all. The marshmallow is melting. Keep stirring on it, guys. Look at this. And the butter also it's already melted. So keep stirring and stirring on it. And be sure that our heat is very low because this is suddenly burned if you're gonna put it into the high temperature. See? Actually, the marshmallow is quickly melt. And look at that, guys. It's almost all, yes, it's almost completely melted. And it's gonna be soft and liquidity a little bit. Then we are going to add our, of course, the Rice Krispies. You see that now? It's ready to add our Rice Krispies. Look at that. Just add all of those 8 cups. See? And keep stirring on it until the Rice Krispies well coated from the marshmallow. Then, if you find out that it's going to bring it out from the heat. Okay? Just to avoid burning. I turn up the heat, then bring it out. Yes. And keep stirring on it. And guys, before it became cold, this Rice Krispies, I have prepared pastries math. We are going to pour there and leave it to cool. You see? Then you can see how we pour it into our pastry mat. Okay, spread it all. You can see, spread it. You see, look at this, a bit cold. Now I bring some box paper. I put it on top and like this. See that it's ready to pour. Then give it the water. I have a heart shape in palette. Like this. Like that. Then see that. Then cupcake paper like that. And it's marked. See? See that? Very easy and affordable. So you got that. Now done. See? And I put some Smarties on top. A piece of Smarties. See? You can see that, guys. So here we go. Don't forget to subscribe. Bill 99, the baking tutorial. Hey guys, I will show you how to make a red velvet cheesecake. This is 450 grams of digestive biscuits and half cup of melted butter, the raw 2 eggs, 1/3 cup of cocoa powder, 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, 1 cup of whipping cream, and the 450 grams of creamy cheese, and the 1/3 cup of sugar. Now we're going to mix the digestive biscuits with the cocoa powder and the melted butter. Just mix it all together. We're going to mix it all together, the all ingredients, until it will incorporate it. And look at that. Should be all the ingredients coated each other, especially the butter to the digestive biscuits and the cocoa powder to the digestive biscuit. So we must mix it well. Okay. Don't leave it until it's gonna be coated. I'm going to bring it into freezer for just 15 minutes. Now the cheese, the sugar, we're gonna mix all the ingredients to a blender. And yes, the flour and the whipping cream, and add it also with our 2 eggs. And of course the vanilla. But the last but not the least is our coffee. The good coffee, the nice coffee. The red food color, 2 tablespoons. Then blend it. This is how easy it is. See? So easy. Just blend it all the ingredients. And we are going to pour this into our biscuits. Ready to bake. We're gonna bring first our pan from the freezer. We're gonna pour our butter. So our biscuit is frozen. Now we are going to pour our butter. Guys, actually this is 2 batches. I mean 2 cakes. I double the ingredients because I have a big oven. We can bake it 3, 4 layers of cake in the oven. This is 2 trays. Look at that. Here we go. Our red velvet cheesecake tiramisu is ready. And we're gonna drizzle this with cocoa powder. Then, look at this. Started drizzle of cocoa powder. Look at this. Yes. Excited. See? We need to scrub because the cheese stick on the tree. You see that how? So excited to open because I want to see the colors and see that. Wow. A little bit more. See? Wow, beautiful. And I'm sure this is yummy. Now I'm going to slice this to serve. I love the color, guys. Look at this. And believe me, this is so delicious. Look at this. So pretty. And yes, guys, yummy. Try it. So yummy. And I have a lot of sweet today. Now, ready to serve. Look at this. My red velvet cheesecake tiramisu is on the top. And actually, I have a lot of sweet today. I need a lot. So guys, don't forget to subscribe, Val99, the baking tutorial. Guys, today I will show you how to make risata siciliana. This is an Italian cake. This cake is often served on special occasions if they have. So guys, uh, I started into zero. I made my own sponge cake. This is Genyo sponge cake. If you want to know how to bake a Genyo sponge cake, as I told you before, that if you know how to make or to bake a Genyo sponge cake, you can make hundreds of cakes. So you can watch it in my video of how to make a Genyo sponge cake. So I made it in a 3 layers so that I don't no need to slice the cakes. And also I have a half cup of orange juice. Instead of orange liquor, I use an orange juice. So I have also a chocolate chips. We're gonna mix this all together. We combine this orange and the chocolate chips to melt it. The chocolates with the orange. Cup of icing sugar, 1 cup of roasted pistachio nuts. I made it at home because we could not find normal roasted pistachio nuts and the grocery. It is very salted. So we need only unsalted pistachio roasted nuts. Then I grind it. And instead of ricotta cheese, I used Philadelphia cheese because we could not find also in the grocery. So by myself, substitution is Philadelphia instead of ricotta cheese. Then also I'm using whipping cream to mix into our Philadelphia cheese. Combine these 3 ingredients: Philadelphia cheese, dicing sugar, and the whipping cream. So I combine the 3 ingredients and make sure, guys, that our mixture of the cheese is not very dry. Should be soft and silky. So I put it in the stand mixer. Guys, we start assembling the dessert by layering the sponge with the pistachios. Just put all a cup of pistachios on top of our sponge cake. Just spread it all over on the top and slowly. You know, one thing I made is pistachio is, this is a praline pistachio. If you're watching in my video, the ice cream pistachio praline, this is the way how I make the praline pistachio. Then I grind it, a little bit tasty. Added a test into our cake. Just put it all over. because the ingredients with it together with the cheese and the chocolate, the pistachios blended together. Oh my god, so yummy. Then another layer for the cheese. As I told you earlier, guys, this is Philadelphia cheese. The originality of this is should be ricotta cheese because ricotta cheese we can find it in the market with already mixed with sweet. So no need to add any sugar, but I don't find it in the market. It's sold out. Maybe people they love to make it tiramisu ricotta cheese with ricotta cheese, because honestly, cake and Italy is so yummy. So everybody wanted to bake an Italian dessert. So just continue putting all the cheese. The purpose with that, guys, to put all the 800 grams of cheese is to whip the sponge cake because I never whip this. I never put it something liquid into the sponge cake. You see that? Just put all over. Cover with the cheese. See that? Okay. Then the last layer, combine the chocolate and the orange juice. Put it on the head and melt it. And a very low heat to avoid burning the chocolate. Then keep mixing on it. Our chocolate melted is ready to pour into our cake. This is the last layer, guys. Okay, just pour it and spread it all over the cake. Then if it is necessary to repeat, do it. If you have some left chocolate, just pour it all. The whole grams that we melted. Then we are going to use a spatula. Okay. So we spray the chocolate on the side. The chocolate, guys, is a little bit warm. So we tried it to cover it before. Gonna be cold because you cannot spread it out. Then we cold this in the fridge for several hours. Guys, that chocolate is ready. I love it. It's ready to put in the fridge to cold for several hours. Approximately 2 hours, guys. Not more than that. Guys, just I bring it from the fridge. Then we cover it, the cake with the icing sugar. And guys, if you would like to have more taste, you can add some cinnamon powder with an orange juice, melt it together. Then you can put it on the top before adding the icing sugar. Now we transfer it into our serving tray and we decorate some fruits on top for serving. Just keep it slowly because the chocolate get harder. So here we go. I decorate some blueberry with strawberry and spread a little bit of icing sugar on top. So guys, the cake is ready to serve. Look at that, come out very perfect. And look at the layers, so beautiful. Everybody love the cake, the guesses. They love the cake. They are asking where they bought this cake. So guys, don't forget to subscribe Vel99, the baking tutorial. Today I have a flawless chocolate dessert cake with strawberry filling. The ingredients we have here is I have with you a 2/3 cup of almond milk, 100 grams of dark chocolate, 3 yolks, the strawberry, the 3 egg whites, 2 tablespoons of instant coffee, 100 grams of butter, half cup of granulated sugar, and the baking pan. So one thing we do first is we combine the chocolate and the butter in the small saucepan. So the butter and the dark chocolate, we stir over a very low heat until both are melted. This is how it looks like now. The chocolate and the butter is really well melted. A bowl, and we are going to combine the chocolate and the rest of the ingredients. The sugar, and the instant coffee, the almond milk, and then beat an egg yolks one at a time. Just mixing, guys. And the last but not the least is the vanilla. Then we're gonna set it aside because we are going to beat our, we are beating our egg whites, okay, until soft cakes form. Guys, we are going to fold into our chocolate mixtures the whole egg whites and gently mix it. So continue mixing on it, don't stop it in the one direction until it will combine. Okay, then we are going to pour into our prepared pan. So here we go. It is ready to pour into our baking pan. Then we bake this into a moderate oven about 45 minutes. Cover with foil during baking because to avoiding, you know, burning. or over browning. Okay, you see that? The pictures of our chocolate butter is so pretty. Perfect mixture. Ready to oven now. Just I will cover with foil. As I told you earlier, the purpose is over browning or if not burning. Don't cover it very tight. Just you think it covered the whole pan. Then put it in the oven. Just moderate of 45 minutes. So put it in the oven. Our cake is done. Perfect. See? Very soft. See? And we are going to put this into the fridge. Guys, while our cake is in the fridge, we are going to blend our strawberry fillet. This is 1 cup of strawberry and 2/3 cup of icing sugar. Just blend. It's just like making a smoothie. Then our fillet is ready. So here we go, guys. Our flawless chocolate dessert cake with strawberry fillet. You can put also this an ice cream on top if you are an ice cream lover. But guys, this is a very delicious cake. I love this cake and a very beautiful, pretty. You can serve this and you can make this in any occasion. So guys, don't forget to subscribe. Velo 99, the baking tutorial. Hi guys, today I'm going to make for you a very healthy, quick ice cream. Everybody love ice cream, isn't it? But we need to eat an ice cream that is healthy and very low calorie and very low fat. So here we go guys, this is only a 30 minutes or less than 30 minutes to make it an ice cream, a healthy ice cream. This is a very low fat of double cream, zero fat, equivalent to 300 ml. And I have also a low-fat milk, 3 tablespoons, and a honey, and a 3/4 cup of pistachio nuts, ungrinded. And also I have here a 3/4 cup of yogurt. And this is optional, guys. If you are wanting to put some at least here praline, you can add a praline pistachio on your ice cream. So I will show you this how to make a praline, but this is optional. If you don't want more nuts on top or sweet on top, it's fine. But I will show you how to make this pistachio praline. So one thing we made it is to mix all the ingredients except this one. Okay, and I have also a little, we're gonna add a little bit of, green color, a drop of green color. I'm gonna mix the ingredients, the double cream. This is low fat, light double cream, and the Greek yogurt, and the milk, the pistachio nut, and the honey. And a drop of green color. One more. Okay. Hey guys, we can mix this one through our hands, but just because I have a lot of sweet that I'm baking today, so to make it easy and quick, more quick, I mix it into my stand mixer. This is way to put this into a container. You can see that how the quality of our ice cream, the cream, so creamy. You can see that. So we are going to transfer this into a container and we put in the freezer 1 to 2 hours without lid. You can see that so creamy. There's nothing to be worried about if you're gonna eat this too much, or you can eat as much as you can because it's healthy. No sugar. Then we're gonna bring out if it is ready to serve. And I have something to add with it also to get more tastier. Pizza here is ready to put in the freezer. As I told you earlier, that just keep it in the freezer 1 to 2 hours. And while we are waiting with it, we're gonna mix our pistachio praline. Oh, this is optional. If you want more tasty, you can make it a praline. You can add it. But if you don't want it, it's fine. So here we go. How to make it? Just we melt the sugar into a brown. The sugar is on the heat. We leave it to boiling until brown. Here, a roasted baking pan while our sugar is on the heat, waiting to be done. I'm bracing some cooking oil on my roasted pan because we're going to pour our lime into our baking tray in the roasted tray. So guys, look at that. It's turning brown a bit. Sugar is already ready. It's changing, going to caramelize a little bit more to go. Then add the pistachio nuts and mix it a little bit, just a bit more. Then immediately pour it into our prepared roast. So we are going to pour it into our prepared roasted pan and look at you can see that. So look at that, the pistachio is still fresh, the green is still there, and just only coated a bit with a little bit caramel. Set it aside, keep it cold. Then we are going to break this. When we are going to serve our ice cream, going to put the pistachio already in zip bag. I'm going to break it. See? Then ready to our ice cream is ready to scoop and our praline pistachio nuts. Cooking the ice cream right now. Let me see that. And some is falling on the floor and on the table. I'm not a good scooper of ice cream. Then pistachio on top. See that? See? I want to put it more. I want to eat more besides. Our ice cream is ready to serve. Look at that. There's nothing to worry if you're gonna eat more with it because it's healthy. Everybody love ice cream, even myself. So this is very easy and quick. So don't forget to subscribe. Vil99, the baking tutorial. Hey, it's a granola day. I will show you how to make a granola. This is 1 kilo of raw oats, organic, and desiccated coconut, almond flakes, flaxseed, and maple syrup, and coconut oil, and pecan, honey, vanilla, and cinnamon powder. So you guys just mix all the ingredients, put it all together. The raw oats, the almond flakes, the desiccated coconut, and the flaxseed, and the pecan, and the cinnamon powder. Next, the maple syrup. Guys, the all ingredients that did I use in this granola is all organic and gluten free. And of course the coconut oil. I will tell you the measurement of all of these ingredients and the vanilla. Added more a little bit of vanilla. Then mix it all together until it will incorporate it. We needed that the maple and the oil will be incorporated into all the ingredients. Guys, believe me, this is the best seller of mine since when I started making this. Now it is ready to open. Look at this. Everything is incorporated. See? It's already in the oven with a high temperature of 225 degrees. But guys, don't forget to bring it out from the oven if you are going to stir it out from the oven. And I mix it. Our granola is almost cooked. We will put it back just for a couple of minutes. How it looks like my granola, gold, crunchy, and all the nuts are crunchy. It's already in the container, my granola, guys. I will show you how I mix this granola into my smoothie. It's so yummy with it. Okay, I made a smoothie, and this is only strawberry, blackberry, blueberry, banana, and an almond milk with the frozen yogurt. Just mix it all together. And this is how I made my granola just to add in my smoothie. And also if I'm eating a frozen yogurt. You can see how healthy it is. I added also a slice of banana, a blueberry, a slice of strawberry. And of course, my favorite, I add some peanut butter. I love peanut butter on my banana. Look at this. Look at that, guys. I have a very healthy, delicious breakfast. And here is my granola. You can see that how golden it is and crunchy. So guys, don't forget to subscribe Vil99, the baking tutorial. Today we are going to bake a baklava baked cheesecake, and absolutely this is Middle East sweet. Happy Holy Month of Ramadan. Ramadan is very close. So the ingredients we have now is 1.5 cup of grinded pistachio and a melted butter, 100 grams, and 4 eggs, 3/4 cup of sugar, a limes, 1 teaspoon, and an extra vanilla, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 600 grams of sour cream, and a cream cheese or a cheese. This is 300 grams. And I have also a pale pastry here. Then this is the brand that I'm always using it. Okay. This is our base to our baklava. We started pressing our pale pastry and put it into our prepared baking pan. Just keep pressing. So very kindly asking. This is how it looks like, the pastry, and with the butter. Just cover all the baking pan. Now mix the sugar and the pistachio. Okay, just mix. Then after mixing, we are going to bring this into the pan. Pour over into the pale pastry. Then bring it into the baking pan. Pour it over pale pastry. Yes, slowly. Then press it. Then we're gonna leave it aside. We are going to mix our cheese. See? It's going to mix our cheese. Here is the eggs, the lime zest, vanilla extract, vanilla essence, a spoon, and the sugar. This is a 3/4 cup of sugar. And the cheese. And the last is our sour cream. Okay, start mixing, guys. See, you can see the mixtures. It's a little bit watery. Then we are going to pour into our lump over top on the pistachio. Then we are going to, of course, oven this to 45 minutes to 1 hour. With the temperatures of 175 or 180 degrees. Guys, people know this, especially if you're working here in Middle East. This is a shredded thin dough. We are going to make this one mixed with the melted butter. This is the brand that I'm always use it. So we're gonna grill this until gonna be golden and crunchy. This is how we do to our shredded dough. Pouring with some melted butter, and we are going to mix with our hand so that it will be coated well until you cannot see any white color. Then we're gonna oven this into high temperature until it will darker, golden, and crunchy. Here we go. My baked baklava cheesecake. I love it. Perfect, crunchy, golden, and perfect. The cheese. Look at that. So we are waiting to our shredded dough to be done, and we're gonna add it on top on this baklava baked cheesecake. Transferred already into a serving tray. Now we are going to add the shredded dough. But look at our pastry, guys. Perfect. Look crunchy. It is not dark gold and it's not really light gold. This is the perfect baking of this kind of cake. You can see the quality of the pastry is so crunchy. And this is the shredded dough. It's done, ready to add it into our baklava baked cheesecake. See how crunchy it is. Oh, the shredded dough. Now, ready to add it into our cheese, our cheesecake, I mean. See that? Spread it all over on top of this cake. You can see that. Okay. And we're gonna add it also grinded pistachio nuts. Not too much, just more than enough. Okay. Then now we add a syrup on top of the shredded dough because it's not enough sweet. I list the sugar, isn't it? It is only triple cup. So it needs to have a syrup. Today we are going to make an oat bake. This is very low calorie and we don't add any sugar in it. Just take out, guys. The ingredients is I have rolled oatmeal. This is organic, 1.5 cup, and I have 3 eggs and banana ripe, 3 banana ripe, and 1.5 teaspoon baking powder, and 3 tablespoons of organic cocoa powder, and also my maple syrup. This is this is the one I use it. Okay, and oil, cooking oil for our glazing. So guys, one thing you do is it's very quick and very easy and very low calories. You can just blend this whole ingredients. Okay, so we have this. This is our blender, and we put all the ingredients here. Look at this. It's very quick. And the eggs, the oats, and the maple syrup. Take note, guys, there is no butter in it. And a cocoa powder, a baking powder. And just because I don't like the smell of it, we're gonna add some. This is optional. Vanilla. If you don't like vanilla, don't add it. Then just mix it. Nice, guys. Very easy and very quick. And yummy, very low calorie. Very easy. Look at that. Look at that. It's done. Look at the oatmeal. The whole oatmeal. Now we're gonna transfer this one into our ramekin. No sugar, no butter. This is good. We are coming from workout. So easy and very easy also to find the ingredients in your kitchen. Then if you wish to have only a few ramen, just make it a half cup of roll-ups. Guys, everything I use it is organic. Okay. This one, just then we're gonna pour our butter. Guys, believe me, this is very delicious, very yummy, and very low calorie. There is no water, there is no sugar that we added in. Then we're gonna bake this one into 175 degrees Fahrenheit with only 25 minutes. So easy and quick. This is baked oats. Now we are going to open this for just only 25 minutes. See? Okay, then we're gonna bring it into the guys. Look at that. It's done. Our oat bake is already finished. Yeah. Yes. We leave this one cool a little bit. Then we're gonna add a little bit topping with chocolate ganache. Or if not the chocolate. So we're going to melt this 100 grams of milk chocolate with this almond organic milk. Okay. Then melted chocolate now again. What is in the cup? Just a little bit. So here we are. We are going to top it. Look at that. Someone is waiting for breakfast out there. Look at this, guys. Change our breakfast today. Just a little bit, not much. See? It's not only pretty, but it's so yummy. So look at this. Our oat bake is already has a topping with a melted chocolate. Look at this. This is ready to serve. I'm gonna transfer this one. Yes, this is ready to serve. Look at that. It's already on the tree. Our breakfast is ready. Quick as very quick. And this is only having 400 calories each serving. And we go. Now ready to eat our oat bake. Look at this. This is a very low calorie and no stir to it, no sugar, no butter. So guys, don't forget to subscribe. Vel99, a baking tutorial. Today, I will show you how to make a very easy French brioche bread. You can see my ingredients, guys. So, I have all-purpose flour, 4 cups, half cup of fresh milk, room temperature, and 6 eggs, room temperature as well. I'm using instant teaspoon. I prefer to use instant yeast rather to use an active yeast. More processed if you are using an active yeast. So what's the next? I have a cup of butter, unsalted soft butter, and a vanilla. This is optional. I use vanilla because I have a lot of eggs, so smelly the eggs. I don't like the smell of the egg. So I use vanilla, then granulated sugar, half cup. This is an ordinary granulated sugar, and of course, the eggs for brushing. And the loaf for baking. Guys, when we see brioche is very complicated bread. You know that. It takes a lot of time to prepare for this. But today, guys, believe me, just watching, I will show you how to make a very easy and quick to prepare a French brioche bread. But before anything else, I prepared also to use a hook because brioche dough is a little bit thin. So this is an easy way how to make this dough because we need also a lot of air. It's produced a lot of air. We are using a hook. So here is our flour. Okay. Then, of course, the next is yeast. The yeast. And, of course, the salt, sugar. Mix this. Mix then. That. Okay. Then the milk. Yes. Then we're gonna add our eggs one at a time. Okay. We're gonna start mixing into a very low speed. You want that. Okay. The eggs. Okay. Just keep mixing while we are adding our egg. That. Keep mixing in it. Okay. Don't stop mixing. Okay. Okay. Keep watching. Keep watching, guys. Like that. Okay. Like that. Okay. Then we're gonna add our vanilla. Then guys, keep mixing on it until 12 to 15 minutes before we add our soft butter one at a time. So we are going to add our soft butter one at a time. Okay. Guys, keep watching. Look at that. This is easy way of baking brioche French bread. Look at that. Keep watching. Again, add the butter. Like that. now it's started to be our dough become thin. Look at that. Look at this. Then we're gonna start to scrub later the bottom of our bowl because there is something stick on it. Again. As I told you earlier, guys, we don't need to be complicated. If there is an easy way to make it, why we should go to the complicated way? So that is 2 cubes of butter left. Like that. Look at that, guys. As I told you, keep watching. Look at what's going on our dough. The quality of our dough become thinner. Look at that. Look at that. Yes. Pour this one into our bowl and we're gonna leave it approximately 60 minutes or 1 hour until double in size. We cover it into a plastic or a clean. Look at this. So guys, it's done. Oh, look at this. Look. The best things, guys, if how did you know that your dough is perfect? Perfect. Look at this. The dough will not stick on your fingertips. Look at this. See? So look at this. There is our brioche dough. It's already double in size. Perfect. Reason. It is 1 hour and 15 minutes. Now we're gonna punch this. Then we're gonna put into our look. This goes. So here we go. We are going to glaze our look. Now let's put our yes. This is our green soup. Perfect green soup. Very soup. Love it. And we're gonna add into bowls. We pour it into bowls. Like this. Very soft. Look at that. And then put it like this. So look at this, guys. We're gonna leave it this one into 1 hour or 60 minutes. Then let's see here also. Yes. We're going to put some here. See? Right? Then we're gonna leave it 1 hour, 60 minutes. Then we're gonna brush this one. We're gonna transfer this one to this one. To this one. Okay. So we're gonna leave this one. As I told this, 60 minutes. Then we're gonna brush it. With this one of milk, this one. Then we're going to brush. Just brush it a little bit here. Okay. Then this. Okay. We're gonna leave it this one for 60 minutes. We cover it with cream. Okay. Cover it with cream. Okay. This. We cover this one next. We're gonna set it aside for 1 hour. So here we go. Our French brioche bread. Look at this. It's ready to oven. Look at that. Wow, it's the perfect dough. Look at this. Now our oven also is ready. This is 175 degrees. We're gonna oven this to 35 minutes. Look at that. So here we go. Look at this. See, look at that. Look at this, guys. Wow, it's perfect. I love it. Look at this. As I told you earlier, that just follow step by step on my recipe, and you can have a very delicious French brioche bread. Guys, you see how easy it is? Because when when you are practicing baking, we thought that baking is very hard. Making bread is very hard, but what this? If you keep practicing on it, you will learn a lot. Really, you will learn a lot. And this is what am I. I keep practicing, I keep baking, I keep collecting recipes and adding some ingredients of how to be perfect. And yes, it is. I made it. Because if you have a passions of baking, you are wanted to do the best as you can. So look at this. Because somebody tried it to bake, to make a brioche, it take a long time, you know. But for this, no, for this kind of recipe, just follow step by step. Just follow in my channel. I will give you a very easy recipe. And you will, so we're gonna leave this one into the wire rocks. Like this, then we're gonna slice after it totally cold. So we're gonna leave this one into the wire rocks. We leave it to be cool, and we're going to slice. Here we go. We're going to slice our bread. Look at this. See how crunchy it is? Wow, look at that. So pretty. Look at that. I knew you can do it, Chris. I knew you can do it. Look at this. Just follow my recipe step by step. Then you have a perfect, delicious French brioche bread. Guys, today I show you how to make a New York style cheesecake. This is my version. So I have Philadelphia cheese, creamy cheese. This is 32 ounces of Philadelphia cheese and 2 cups of digestive biscuits. You can use any biscuits as you like. And of course, a cup of sugar. Actually, the sugar, if you want more sweet, you can add more sugar. But I want to less of sugar because nobody like to eat a very sweet cheesecake. So this is only 1 cup, and 6 large of eggs together with the egg yolk, and of course 1 teaspoon of lime zest, 2 teaspoons of lime juice, and a half cup of sour cream, and 3 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, and 5 tablespoons of melted butter, and a vanilla, and of course our springform pan. This is actually 4 inch or to 5 inch, and we're gonna wrap this one. We're gonna wrap this one into a very heavy foil. So guys, what we're gonna do first is we're gonna mix the digestive biscuits together with this melted butter. So look at this guys, we're gonna mix it together. Yes. Just take a look. Observe what I'm doing. Then I'm gonna put it in my fingers. Like this. Yeah. Yes. Should be level and equal. Then we're gonna wrap it, this spring form, into a heavy foil. Look at this. Then we're gonna leave it aside. We're going to mix our cheese. So guys, there is our 32 ounce of creamy cheese of Philadelphia with this sugar. We're gonna mix it.